Hi friends, welcome to class. If you haven't done so already, please drop a like and subscribe to this page. Today's class, we are going to be working on our mobility, and mobility is essential for our health. And the saying is, if you don't use it, you lose it. So we'll be working into active ranges of motion as well as passive ranges of motion to improve our movement on our daily lives. So for today, we're going to get started on our backs. And I want you to find a Supta Baddha Konasana position. Just push the heels in towards each other and just gently make your way onto your back. Bring a connection to your breath. Just allow yourself to settle and arrive. And feel the natural curves of your spine. And as we lay on our backs, we can feel the breath. Continue to lightly push your heels towards each other, creating a little bit of activation in the hips. And from this place, bring your arms up just above your head, pointing up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, begin to slowly peel your upper back away from the earth. And I just want you to try to reach out in front of you to the best of your ability here. And on your next breath, I want you to bring your upper back down to meet the mat. Exhale takes you up. Keep squeezing those heels in towards each other. And inhale brings you back down. Exhale brings you up. Engage your core here. And slowly lower down. One last time, and this time as we reach up, we'll hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, slowly rise back down. And I want you to take a few rocks up and down your mat. So wake up through the spine. And we're going to meet in this bear stance. Now, beginning our mobility work, it's really important to work on our hip mobility. So you're going to find yourself in this bear stance. And from this place, I want you to focus on the internal rotation of your hips. So we are going to draw our knees over towards the left side. Try to keep a long spine here. Try to pull your chest forward as you work through these movements. They may seem small, but they do a great job into increasing our mobility in our hips. Take an inhale. As you exhale, slowly draw the knees over towards the left side of your mat. As you inhale, we're going to meet back into center. And try to go as slow and as methodical as you possibly can. Maybe you notice the difference between your left and your right. But we're going to take several rounds of these rotations. So find your own pace, find your own rhythm. but just go with control. And this is a great way to wake up the hips as well. And even when you get up from bed in the morning, you can do this and just feel a little opening in your hips. Just 2 more rounds, just like this. Great, and as we make our way back to center, we're going to add a little bit of a progression here. Take an inhale to prepare. Think long spine. On your exhale, you're going to draw your knees over towards the left side of the mat. Try to form these 90-degree shapes with your legs. And then we're going to just slowly begin to fold over this left shin. Just go as much as your active range of motion takes you to. But I want you to stay active. Keep driving this left shin down onto the earth. Hold it here for 3, 2, on 1. Keep pressing down on that left shin to bring that right shin away from the earth. Go really slow and methodical here. We're going to do that same pattern over onto the right shin. So begin to drive your right shin onto the earth and fold over that right shin. Hold it here for 3, 2, on 1. Keep driving that right shin down to the earth as your left shin peels away from the earth. As we make our way to center, prepare to make our way onto side 2. And I want you to repeat this progression at your own pace. And remember to stay active here. Feel this over at the side body and the outer hips. And we'll just take one last round. As you make your way back to center, wherever you are, I want you to just kind of walk your heels in closer towards your body. And you could use your blocks onto the side to help you stand up and down. Whatever will bring the floor closer to you to make your arms magically longer, please go ahead and do so. But I want you to just drive up through your heels, almost as if you're in a Malasana prep pose, passive place. And on our exhale, we're going to drive up to stand. As you slowly grab your bearings together, take a deep inhale through the nose. As you exhale slowly, with control, lower down into that Malasana, passive squat. Take an exhale to drive through the heels. Engage your glutes to bring you up. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, lower down slowly with control. Inhale here. As you exhale, drive down from the feet to rise up to stand. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, with control, slowly lower down onto your Malasana. Take an inhale here. Exhale to drive to stand. Pause for a moment. Try to find a drishti point. Inhale to reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus, open up the arms. Draw your elbows down towards your hips. Palms meet at heart center. Take an inhale here. Now I want you to shift your weight over towards your right foot. Press down on the mat with all 5 toes of that right foot. And draw energy up from the earth all the way up through the crown of your head. Then I want you to shift your weight all the way over to the right as you drive that left knee in towards your chest. Stay here for a moment. Again, focus on your balance. Focus on that drishti point. Bring your hands up into shoulder height. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, we're going to kick everything out. Inhale to drive that left foot underneath you as you hinge your hips forward. Left foot is going to find the back of the mat. Slowly lower down into your Anjani Asana. Try to feel as if your inner thighs are scissoring in towards each other. Try to sweep that right foot in towards the midline of your body. Engage your glutes here. From here, slowly shift your weight forward as you tuck those left toes behind you. Rise up and fold over that right leg into pyramid pose. Again, you could use blocks to help bring the floor closer towards you. But I just want you to focus on that fold. This front leg could be bent if you wish. And if you want to add a balance challenge, go ahead and float the arms behind you like an airplane. Keep focus on that fold. From here, I want you to bend that right leg as you rise up into high crescent lunge. Try to avoid that right hip hiking over the left. Try to square off through the hips by dragging that right foot underneath you and pushing that left heel behind you. And shift your weight forward. Draw your hands to heart center as you drag that left foot under into your chest. Slowly lower down that left shin onto the earth. Use your hands for counterbalance here as we make our way into Ardha Navasana. And we're just going to take 20 casual pulses from here for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. You can do this. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. From this point, we are going to draw our right shin underneath us as we stamp down on our left foot. Again, you could use the blocks to help you get up and down again. But from here, stamp down on your left foot. And as you do, the right knee is going to come into the chest this time. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, kick everything out. Engage that right glute. Inhale, bring that right knee in towards the chest. As you hinge your weight forward, the right foot is going to find the back of the mat. Anjani Asana, low lunge. Try to find some length here. I'm pretty sure your legs are feeling the fire. And try to move with embodiment. Slowly, with control, begin to make your way into pyramid pose. Again, focus on your balance, and you can float your arms behind you like an airplane. Inhale, bend through that left leg as you rise up into high crescent lunge. Again, try to avoid that left hip from hiking over the right. Square off through the hips, almost as if your inner thighs want to meet and touch one another. Slowly lean your way forward as you bring that right knee in towards the chest. Lower down that right shin onto the earth. And don't worry, we're not going to do those pulses, but we are going to hold Ardha Navasana half both pose. And from here, we're going to make our way back to side one. Bring your left shin in towards your body. As you stamp down on the right foot, the left knee comes in towards the chest. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, kick that leg out. Inhale, make your way into your Anjani Asana. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Shift your weight forward as the left knee comes in towards the chest, one leg Tadasana. On your exhale, lower down that left shin to meet the earth, Ardha Navasana. Bring that right shin in towards the midline of your body as you snap that left foot down as the right knee comes in towards the chest. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, kick everything out. Inhale, right foot finds the back of the mat, slowly with control. Anjani Asana. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Shift your weight forward into one leg Tadasana. Slowly lower down that right shin to meet the earth. Ardha Navasana. Bring that left shin in towards the midline of your body as you snap that right foot to stand. One leg Tadasana. Inhale. On your exhale, kick everything out. Inhale. Find your way into Anjani Asana. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Shift your weight forward into one-legged Tadasana. Slowly lower down that left shin to meet the earth. Ardha Navasana. Bring your right shin in towards the midline of your body as you stand up with that left foot. One leg in Tadasana, the right knee in towards the chest. Take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, kick everything out. Inhale, right foot finds the back of the mat. Anjani Asana. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Shift your weight forward into one-legged Tadasana. Slowly lower down that right shin meets the earth. Ardha Navasana. Roll off on that left shin as that right foot drives you up to stand, left knee into chest. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, kick everything out. Inhale, hinge your weight forward as that left foot finds the back of the mat. Anjani Asana. Now in just a moment, we're going to rise up into crouching warrior. And in order to do so, I want you to use as little momentum as possible. Drive energy down from that right foot, almost as if you want to drag that right foot underneath you. Bring your hands to heart center as you shift your weight forward, forward, forward. Pull your collarbones forward as you drag that left foot. Kick it up to stand. Exhale to straighten out that standing leg. Focus on your balance. Left foot finds the back of the mat. High crescent lunge. Find some length here. As we add more onto this pattern, open up into your warrior two. This is a place that is familiar to you. As you inhale, can you get longer through your upper spine? And as you exhale, can you sink lower into the hips? On your next inhale, pull it back into reverse warrior. Straighten out that front leg. Take one more inhale here. On your exhale, drive your hips towards the back of the room. Find your Trikonasana, triangle pose. Connect with your foundations. Drive energy up from both feet. Now listen carefully. I want you to shift your weight over above that right leg as you spin on your left toes. Inhale takes you up to rise. And we're going to resemble the activation of a Malasana or the splits. But we're going to take a more active approach here. Find a focal point, find a drishti. And if this is no big deal for you, and you want to add another challenge to your practice, go ahead and float the right toes away from the earth and drive that right heel onto the mat. You might feel a little bit wobbly at first, but keep focus on that focal point, on that drishti. Engage the glutes, almost as if your inner thighs are scissoring to meet each other. Hold it here for 3, 2, on 1. Slowly, with control, begin to lower that left knee onto the earth. As you do, push your hips back. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Try to focus on flicking that tailbone up towards the sky. Our next movement in this pattern, and listen carefully, as we shift our weight forward on that right leg, we are going to do somewhat of a half pistol squat. And I want you to focus on that compression between this left knee and your chest, creating a small, tiny, ball-like shape. And in order to do so, I want you to bring that left knee in towards your chest. And as you exhale, kick it out. And we'll do that movement all together. So from your half splits, inhale to prepare. On your exhale, shift the weight forward as you shoot that left leg in through that gap. Lower down into Ardha Navasana. From here, roll off on that right shin as the left foot drives you up to stand. One leg Tadasana, the right knee goes in towards your chest. Take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, kick everything out. Inhale, right foot finds the back of the mat. Anjaneyasana. And you know where we're going. Bring your hands to heart center as you pull your collarbones forward, forward, forward. Drag that right foot and kick it up. Crouching warrior. Exhale to drive up to stand. Inhale, right foot finds the back of the mat. High crescent lunge. Find your elevation. As you exhale, open up into warrior two. Inhale takes you to reverse your warrior. Straighten out that left leg. As you exhale, shift your hips towards the back of the mat. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Again, connect with your foundations here. That back foot should be working and driving energy up. On your inhale, shift your weight forward as you spin on the back right toes. We're coming into that active splits position. Remember to stay active in the inner thighs. Focus on your drishti point. And it's okay to feel wobbly here. And for those of you who would like an extra balance challenge, go ahead and float the left toes away from the earth and drag that left heel down towards the earth. Hold it here for 3, 2. On 1, with control, slowly lower down that right knee onto the earth. Adjust your stance into Ardha Hanumanasana, the half splits. Again, try to flex that left foot as you flick that tailbone up towards the sky. Then we're going to lean our weight forward onto that left leg. And I want you to squeeze that right knee in towards the chest as you shoot that right leg out. Ardha Hanumanasana. Sorry. From here, shift your weight forward. Focus on dragging that right knee in towards your chest. Kick it straight through that gap. Make your way into Ardha Navasana. Roll off through your left shin as you stamp down with your right foot as the left knee comes in towards the chest. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, kick everything out. You know where we're going. Make your way into Anjaneyasana. Hands come to heart center as you pull your way forward into crouching warrior. Exhale to stand. Inhale, left foot finds the back of the mat. High crescent lunge. Exhale, open up into warrior two. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Straighten out that front leg. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, shift your hips towards the back of the mat. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Shift your weight forward and find that active splits position. Adjust your stance as needed. Hold it here for 3, 2. On 1, with control, slowly lower down that left knee in towards the earth. Push back into your half splits. Ardha Hanumanasana. Shift your weight forward as the left foot comes into that gap. Ardha Navasana. Roll off on that right shin as the left foot stands to drive your right foot in towards your chest. Take an inhale here. Exhale, kick and push it out. Inhale, find your Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Drag yourself forward into crouching warrior. Exhale to straighten out that standing leg. Inhale with control, high crescent lunge. Exhale to open up to warrior two. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Straighten out that standing leg. On your next exhale, find your way into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Shift your weight forward. Make your way into that active splits position. Maybe you find that your stability is stronger. Maybe you want to point that left foot in towards your body. Slowly lower down that right knee onto the earth as you shift your weight back into half splits. Take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, focus on that compression as you shoot that right leg out in front of you. Ardha Navasana. Roll off on that left shin as you stamp down that right foot. Left knee into chest. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, kick everything out. Inhale, hinge your way into Anjaneyasana. Hands meet at heart center as you shift your weight forward into crouching warrior. Exhale to straighten out that standing leg. Inhale with control, make your way into high crescent lunge. Exhale into warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior, straighten out that front leg. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Shift your weight forward into active splits. Keep your glutes engaged. Remember to try to square off through the hips. Find your balance. Slowly with control, lower down that left knee onto the earth. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Shift your weight forward as you drive that left leg through that gap. Ardha Navasana. Roll off on that right shin as you stamp down on that left foot. Inhale, right knee into chest. Exhale, kick everything out. One last round, guys. You can do this. Hinge your weight forward into Anjaneyasana. Lean forward, pull your collarbones forward, crouching warrior. Exhale to straighten out that standing leg. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale into warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Straighten out that standing leg. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Shift your weight forward into active splits. Slowly lower down that right knee onto the earth. Half splits. Shift your weight forward as you kick that right foot in towards your chest and out through that gap. Ardha Navasana. Great job, everyone. And from here, we're going to find a moment of stillness to counter all of that movement we just did. Now, I want you to find your Supta Baddha Konasana position. Press your feet in towards each other. And depending on your range, you could either bring the heels closer in towards you, or you could move them further away. We're going to find a moment of stillness and a moment of calm and steadiness. Take an inhale. On your exhale, slowly fold over your legs. Take these moments to process all of this newfound energy flowing in your physicality. And work with gravity here, because you might notice that you'll find yourself sinking and melting deeper into the shape. But don't go past your edge. In yoga, we want to play our edges, not go beyond it. And if you want more activation, continue to press those feet towards each other. Just breathe into your space. One last breath. On your next inhale, slowly, one vertebrae at a time, begin to rise back into center. And we're going to make our way up to stand by coming back into that Malasana, passive squat position. And again, if this is not available to you, go ahead and please sit on a block or a bolster, or use the blocks again to help you stand up. Take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, drive energy up from the earth through the soles of your feet as you come up to stand. And I want you to click your feet in towards each other. And just close your eyes for a moment in this Tadasana. Now find a drishti point just in front of you. Shift all your weight onto that right foot. From here, hug your left knee in towards your chest. Again, focus on that position. Focus your gaze. So you could either stay here, or with the peace fingers of your left hand, go ahead and wrap those peace fingers around your big left toe. And you're going to lengthen out that leg in front of you. I want you to imagine, although we're holding this leg up, I want you to be active here from the quads all the way up into the foot. Engage your glutes. Try not to go beyond your range. Try to keep your legs at your most comfortable range, generally hips height. This is an ego check in just a moment as we let go of that left foot. Hold that left foot out for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, slowly lower down that left foot for 5, 4. Your leg should be on fire. 3, 2. On 1. Go ahead and shake the legs out. And now we're really working into our active ranges of motion here, which is essential in mobility. From this place, we're going to make our journey over to side 2. So shift all of your weight onto that left foot. Then hug that right knee towards your chest. Just get comfortable balancing on one leg. Now you could either stay in this position or go ahead and grab that right big toe with your right peace fingers. And when you're ready, extend the leg out. You could use your left arm for counterbalance here. Stay active in this right leg. I want you to imagine as if you're trying to kick something in front of you as we let go of that right leg for 5. Hold it up here, kick it out. 4, 3, 2, on 1. Slowly with control, lower down for 5, 4, kicking that leg out. 3, 2, on 1. Great job, everyone. Go ahead and shake the legs out. And that is an absolute cooker. Well, I have some good news for you. We are going to do that same movement pattern again, but this time move the leg over towards the side. Go ahead and hug the left knee in towards the chest. And as you find your balance, remember to connect with the energy driving up from that right foot. Take an inhale to slowly open up that leg towards the side. And again, this is an ego check. Try not to go beyond your range. Then go ahead and grab the big toe with your left peace fingers. Extend that left leg out. Again, try to find that activation. Left quad should be on fire. Then listen closely as we shift forward. You could keep that standing leg bent as you wish. Find your balance here. Let go of that left leg. Hold it out for 5, 4. Keep kicking it out. 3, 2, 1. Slowly with control. 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1. Go ahead and shake the lootie out. Just take a moment to recenter. I know this is hard work, guys. As you can see, I am sweating myself, and I am in this ride with you from beginning to end. Shift your weight over to that right foot as you drag that right knee in towards your chest. Again, establish your balance, almost as if your leg is the roots of a tree. As you inhale, go ahead and open up that right leg over to the side. Big external rotation here. And grab onto the right big toe with your right peace fingers. Extend that right leg out. You could either stay here or you could shift your weight forward. Keep kicking out with that right leg as you let that right leg go. Hold it out for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, slowly with control, lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1. Wonderful job, guys. Shake it out. We're going to do one last balance challenge. Find a sense of symmetry after all that asymmetrical holds that we've done. Go ahead and bring your feet hips width distance apart. As you inhale, bring your arms right close towards your ear. And on your exhale, sink your hips down low. Utkatasana chair pose. Now for our final balance challenge, I want you to go up high on your toes and just like an elevator, slowly lower down by bringing the knees in towards the chest for 5, 4. Go slow. No elevator goes that fast. 3, 2. On 1. Make your way onto your back here. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And rock side to side. Take that right ankle over your left leg, just above your left knee. And interlace your hands directly underneath that left knee. Reclined pigeon pose. Try to ground down that right hip onto the earth. If you'd like an extra stretch, you could hug that left leg closer towards you. Or if you'd like, you could push this right leg out. Again, this is your practice to modify and intensify as needed. And bring this spine over towards the left side, supine twist. And you could get a deeper stretch by giving a slight little assistance to that right leg. On your next inhale, journey back to center, and we're going to switch sides by bringing the left ankle just above that right knee. Interlace your hands underneath that right knee, reclined pigeon pose. Take these moments to slow your energy down. And bring the spine over towards the right side. Again, you can reach a deeper stretch by gently pushing the left leg away. Slowly make your way to center. Grab onto the outer edges of your feet. Find your Ananda Balasana, once again finding a place of symmetry. And from your Ananda Balasana, go ahead and straighten out the right leg and straighten out the left. Just go at your own pace. Be soft in your lower back. And when you're ready, release the feet. Take any shape you wish as you melt into your Shavasana. Allow yourself the opportunity to process from where you were to where you are now. As we move from place to place and from space to space. Take as long as you need into your Shavasana.